So I finally got my signage for my trailer gate. Um, Took about 2 weeks. It was 160, I believe, and you can tell they did it inside of the gate. So this will actually act like a protection, so it doesn't get scratched up and whatnot when I'm unloading and loading the trailer. And that's why it's just in the middle, not on the sides. Because if I would have done the whole thing, it would have to be like on the outside of this guy. But it came out nice. I'm excited. I'm hoping, even if I get 2 or 3 drops off of this, it'll be worth the investment, and makes it stand out a little bit more. So I've been just fixing up, organizing my crap. So I do need to buy a shed. That's next on my list. But right now I'm just using the garage, and you can see the shit show. I did get a Darwin's grip on my FS 111 RX right there. I got another BR 800 backpack, so I have 2 now. The Toro commercial push mower Massport, that's the one that started it all. 48-inch Skag, that one I got 2 months ago, and then the 52 is back there. And that's the one that I got last year too, but at the beginning of the season. So the 48 it's you can tell I've been using the 48 just because of how it's placed. The mulch kit on the 48, it's a lot better than the 52. I have the Hurricane mulch kit. Definitely recommend it. So even though it's smaller, I prefer it for fall over the 52. But I've been busy. And I haven't posted, and I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm going to be better, and I just haven't. Let me close this guy. I got a toolbox for my truck, so I just got all that organized, opposed to it being in the back of my truck. But little Tacoma, I've been fixing it up too. So I got new all-terrain tires, painted the rims. I installed the new front grill. So I got the TRD grill. So it looks a lot better. It looks aggressive. I decided I'm just going to keep driving this, my truck, because it hasn't given me any problems, and it's been so reliable. Great on gas, and it's able to tow what I'm doing right now. I know down the line I'm going to need another truck, but for now, I rather just throw some money on, into my truck, make it look nicer, make it stand out a little bit more, and just feel confident on what, on the truck that I'm driving. And next thing is, I added new lights, because I painted my lights, and I don't like how it looks. From far away, it kind of looks, looks okay, but once you kind of like really get into it, you can see my mistakes and whatnot. So I got new lights coming. I did order new spacers, because let me look at it from the side. So it's still a little bit inwards, the tire, so I kind of want them to stick out a little bit. I'm about to throw these 2 safety cones, and I'm gonna buy a new one for next year, because I know Red Oak Property mentioned that I need to get a bigger and newer cones just for safety reasons. So new lights, spacer. I'm looking at an exhaust. I don't know. I kind of want one, but I just want it to sound nice. I don't want anything too loud. So it's a maybe on the exhaust, but I'm gonna see how much it's gonna run me up. And then last, I'm gonna wrap it. I don't know what color I'm gonna wrap it yet, but I think I'm leaning towards kind of like a grayish, like a matte gray or like a satin gray. I just feel like with the dirt, that's not going to stand out a lot opposed to it being white. And again, I'm going to keep this truck for a while. That's why I'm throwing money into it, or else I would have just sold it and bought myself a new truck. But I just don't, I just don't think it's time for me to buy a new truck. I'm still a new business, and I started my taxes this year, and I actually ended up making 40,000 as a side business, but my expenses were 37. So I pretty much broke even again, or I even lost money this year. again. But that's how it is the first 2 to 3 years. When you start a business, you're gonna lose money. You're not really gonna make any profits, just because you're buying better equipment, you're reinvesting into your company, etc., etc. And yeah, next year should be, I have the right equipment now. I'm just missing a few little things. I got the truck because I started with a Corolla. 2 mowers, so if one breaks down, I have another backup one, and then that way, I'm not out of work for 2 or 3 weeks, because that's what happens to a lot of these guys that have one mower. If it breaks down, you have to wait for it to for them to fix it, and of course it's going to happen right in the middle of summer, right during the busiest season, and you're going to be out of work for 2 to 3 weeks, and that's a good penny right there. So I'd rather have the mower as a backup, alternate between days. One day use a 48, the other one use a 52, etc., etc., or 1 week, something like that. Got my trailer all set up, so 2 racks, weed eater rack, signage. So I'm good. I don't think I need anything else. I'm just gonna buy 1 or 2 more weed eaters, like commercial weed eaters. I'm debating between another 111 RX or the 2620T from Echo. I hear that one's really good. So if y'all have any experience with any of those, let me know. Thanks.